This is WIS News Primetime, weeknights at 7:30.
Welcome back to WIS News Primetime. With October comes Breast Cancer Awareness Month, the most common form of cancer among women in the United States.
Every year, the city of Columbia holds the Mayor's Campaign Against Breast Cancer. Here to talk with us about this year's campaign is City Clerk Erica Hammond. Thank you so much for being with us today. Give us a little insight into what we can expect from this.
Well, first, thank you for having me. The campaign kicked off earlier in the year, but we're excited to announce that on October 11th, which is Friday, we will host the annual Isabel Law Breakfast from 7:30 a.m. until 9:30 a.m. at City Hall. So you can expect a lot of great food, a lot of great fun, and a lot of great fellowship.
Yeah, no doubt. We had the mayor come on last year to talk about this, and this is kind of a personal thing. How did this kind of begin, and just give us an idea of how this has taken shape over the years?
Absolutely. So believe it or not, this began 24 years ago with Mayor Bob Coble. Back then, it was in 2000, it was called the Mayor Bob Breast Cancer Breakfast. In 2009, they renamed it the Isabel Law Breakfast. Isabel Law was a nurse and a nurse navigator for breast cancer patients at Prisma Health. Well, then it was Baptist. Unfortunately, she passed away maybe around 2013, and so they named the breakfast in her honor. And to raise funds for Prisma Health Midlands Foundation, we do all kinds of things. We sell popcorn and lemonade on Fridays at our payment center. We have bake sales. We sell t-shirts. And our designs are really cool this year. Unfortunately, the sale has already ended, but hopefully at the breakfast, you'll see some of us wearing our shirts. We sell these tickets for $15 to the breakfast. Our goal this year is to raise $20,000, and those funds will go towards breast cancer technology that will make treatments and diagnosis less invasive for patients. And so it's evolved in such a way that the daughters, they come to Ms. Law's daughters, they join us for the breakfast each year. We have a DJ so we can get out and dance a little bit. But it's just all about the community and even those people that we don't know that are dealing with breast cancer.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit about why it is so important to have the community involved in this breakfast that has been going on for about 24 years now.
Okay, so for me, back in 2015, I had a close colleague and friend be diagnosed with breast cancer. She's a mother of 5 beautiful kids. And shortly after that, my stepsister was diagnosed with breast cancer, and then my stepmother. And I say that the community should be involved because it's a matter that affects us all.
Sure.
Whether you have breast cancer or not, I wear this tattoo for all men and women that are affected by breast cancer. You don't know, I don't want it to be any of us, but you don't know if you'll ever receive that diagnosis and if you'll need help. So it's important for the community to come around and just embrace the individuals that need our help. Much like the story you told earlier about the brilliant young lady who's opening up her home and her front porch to her neighbors. You just never know how you can make a difference. And I think we can go through things alone, but it's so much easier when you do it in community.
Yeah, it's such a great point, and just having the support around you that helps so many people who are going through that battle, just knowing that there's people there and able to support them just emotionally and throughout the entire journey. When you talk about this breakfast, it is a great time to get together and just kind of enjoy that community, that fellowship. But also, it's important too to raise funds and awareness for the continued fight against breast cancer.
Absolutely. The Prisma Health mobile mammogram unit will be there. They won't be doing mammograms because that's a private experience, but they'll be doing blood pressure checks and giving out information so that we can be aware of how we can check ourselves for breast cancer, because early detection is the best detection. And so at the breakfast, it is a fun time, but it's important. It is also about business. And so we haven't reached our goal of $20,000, and we may not get it selling $15 tickets each, but we are accepting donations. So if someone is willing and able to send us a check for $1,000, $2,500, and I think that if we go it alone, if you say, well, my $15 doesn't make a difference, you consider how much it adds up to. And if we as a community later this year can give Prisma Health that $20,000 check, Just imagine how awesome that is.
Yeah, I love what you said. You don't have to be the entire puzzle, but you can be a piece of that puzzle and make such a difference. Now, do people with this breakfast, do they need to buy a ticket? Is it free? How does that work?
Absolutely. So you can join us. So you can come by City Hall at any time, which is 1737 Main Street. We're selling tickets there. We're selling tickets at 3000 Hardin Street, which is our payment center. But we also will have tickets at the gate. So it is not free. We will not only have a nice breakfast buffet, but we will also have a couple of food trucks that they're donating their food. They're giving out small bites as part of your meal, and so it's a great experience, and it's more than worth $15.
Oh, it sure is. All that information right there on your screen, and all that money goes to such a wonderful cause. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you for having us.
You bet. You bet. Best of luck with the event.
Thank you.
All right, let's send things over to meteorologist Eric Zernick for a look at our forecast. Hey, Eric.